Hey everyone, we are so excited to be back once again to get together and talk about real woman issues that concern friends, wives, mothers, educators, and entrepreneurs. I cannot wait to start the show, so let's get going.
Don't be speaking that on. I can't stand you.
And we're back.
I was speaking life into you.
No, you weren't.
I was so.
Hey.
Excuse me, everyone. I think I just caught the flu 5 minutes ago.
Oh, be quiet. I cannot.
That's what my boss said. In the middle of some tough decisions, she suddenly got the flu.
Oh, the flute. That's what we call it. The fake flu.
Right. The fake flu. I hate it. So, yeah. I just got fake flu all of a sudden when you press play.
I rebuke. I call rebuke on that. Okay.
Oh, I'm going to start doing
Lord.
that. I love that. I call rebuke on that. Oh, I love it.
Yeah. I feel like that can be a thing.
Uh-huh. Don't steal it, Alicia.
How come you start with Alicia? Bright and early.
Because I miss her.
You hear me bright and early. So.
First 3 minutes, I said her name.
Oh my goodness.
We're back.
Yes.
Why does it feel like it's been a month ago?
Because, okay,
It's
January
not
lasted for 3 months. February lasted 2 days. So we're in March.
Back in the center of winter.
Regular. It's so cold outside. I was like, oh my God, is it going to snow?
Well, how about I checked the weather on the weather app this morning, and I literally started like swiping from side to side because I thought I was in the wrong city. When I saw the weather, it said 52 was the high.
Yes.
I said, what the world? I said, I'm in the wrong.
People up north are having snow stuff, like snow days and whatnot.
I don't want it.
And our friend teacher from Beyond the Desk was like, they had snow days out in California. Hey, girl. Oh, my gosh. And she shouted out, like, our podcast on something. It was super cute. She was like, it's my favorite podcast.
Oh, thank you, girl.
I was like, aw, thanks.
That's really cool.
Okay, so Friend Fix. I cannot. Are we going to be able to make it through this podcast today? Can we please? I told you I rebuked all of those things, so you're going to need to take this fuzzy shawl off.
I'm cold. You just said it's 20 degrees outside. I don't know why I can't wrap up.
Because you wrap up like a cocoon and you go into hibernation.
I'm sitting up.
Yeah, you do come out like a butterfly. Okay, whatever. But I'm going to need you to not do that yet.
I'm not. I'm ready.
Okay.
Can you share the love?
Uh-oh. Okay, yeah. All right. So, what have you been up to?
Oh, it's not fun stuff.
Well, it doesn't always have to be fun stuff. Friend Fix is not only about celebrations. It's not tea shines for the soul or sweet tea.
I have been overly consumed with testing season at school, wrapping my brain around that because this is the first year that I am the testing coordinator.
So you've been running.
And I have been getting ready for the big surgery.
Yes, you guys definitely send out your Jesus shout outs and prayers for the next month or so, or two, for your sister, right?
Yes. I'm just super mentally drained, so hype Sweet Tea won't be here tonight.
So does that mean you're not going to sing a song? And I won't have to edit it out?
I don't know. I'll let you know. All of my work. I try so hard to sing so well on this.
But the last one, you tried to harmonize with me about something. I was like,
I always try to harmonize with you about something.
I was like, nope. Did you like the title of our last one? Happy Birthday. I like that.
Happy birthday to you.
These are shenanigans and
happy birthday to you.
You sound like Fergie whenever she sang at I'm just kidding. We're not even gonna talk about Fergie. That was like 3 weeks ago. It's old news.
3 weeks ago.
Girl, Fergie, bless her heart. Okay, so it took me back to. Did you ever see "I'm Gonna Get You Sucker"?
Yep.
When Kim Wayans was rolling around the stage, like I think I posted it. It was like when the same.
Oh, I
remember my chink.
Yes. Yes.
I was like,
I thought that was in Living Color episode.
No, it was on that movie. Oh my gosh. I don't know why. I think that was one of my dad's favorite
Whatever.
movies.
Don't be trying to put it on your daddy. Y'all used to watch that.
I was young. Like, when I look at the date, I was like, why do I know this movie so well? I think my dad really liked that movie a lot. He liked
Jeffrey.
We know he has his, favorites. Speaking of, our dads had their birthdays.
Oh yeah, that happened.
This past weekend. We still haven't set them up on that date, but
Mama tried.
They're so excited. Like, my mom was like, "Oh, are Keisha's parents coming on Sunday?" I said, "Did y'all talk?" She's like, "Yeah, I invited them." They said maybe. So,
I think it was just my mama ended up cooking, so we actually had like a family dinner at home. It was really
and y'all
nice.
needed that because you were about to go through. They're about to leave and all this stuff. So I was like, y'all are gonna be here.
And then Mama got sad. She was like, "But then it's only one weekend that we could try to squeeze it in for us to get our date." And I was like, "Mama, maybe they come to Charlottesville and visit y'all."
I mean, my parents are going to Miami Gardens Jazz in the Park. So they'll be going this weekend. They're going to Miami.
Take them with you. I want them to start taking my parents everywhere with them.
To Miami. I think it's Jazz in the Garden. It's a big concert because I was like, I want to go. How come you guys have gone all these times? And me and Val have never gone. I mean,
because your mama and your daddy are
retired.
So crunk.
Right. They don't stay still.
I like it.
Another thing that I'm excited about is I got to take Missy to see A Wrinkle in Time this weekend, and it is coming out on Friday of this week, so we got to see it early. The actress Storm Reed was in the theater, 2 seats, like 2 rows behind us. So the girls, it was Missy's friend invited her and her girlfriends. And so they couldn't do anything but like turn around every time she had something big on the screen. They would turn around and see her reaction. And like there was times where she was crying and like different things. So it was very cool for them to be like, oh my gosh, I'm watching that movie with the girl who's on the screen. Shout out to Storm Reed, girl. She was like so cute in that movie.
That is so cool.
Yeah, and the funny how Missy got the invite was Book Read Across America Day was on Friday, so she dressed up like Storm Reed's character on Wrinkle in Time on that Friday. And so Friday night, I got a text from her friend Jada's mom. I was like, hey, do you and Layla want to come see Wrinkle in Time tomorrow? Jada thinks that Layla would be super excited. And I was like, she would. Girl, she brought her little book into the theater. And they didn't know. Her mom told me that the actors would be there. But I didn't tell her. I was like, she brought her book. It was in the car. And I was like, just bring it into the theater. She was like, okay. So she got to sign her book. Like, it was really good.
That is so
she
cool.
Was so
I'm so happy that you explained how y'all got invited because I was confused as to why Ainsley didn't get invited.
Oh, and my sister was like, what about your niece? Because literally,
I got mixed up because I was like, clearly this isn't a Sharifa hookup.
No.
We would have been invited, but I was probably too tired to come anyway. I'm not gonna lie.
She would have come.
I was like, girl, meet me in Douglasville. They can go with you. I ain't going though.
Right. Well, the funny thing is, though, I knew I was leaving out of town this weekend to go to a wedding. So this is opening weekend. So I was like telling her, we're not going to go, all this stuff. And I was like, well, maybe we'll get a pre-screening. Girl, I just said it.
Speak it.
And she was like, okay. And then walked away. And so when I told her, like, we're going to go see Wrinkle in Time, she was almost like, yeah, you said that.
Oh, mommy magic.
I was like, well, yes, I did say that, didn't I?
Thank you, Holy Spirit.
It was very much like this. It had to happen.
That is so cool.
It was great.
And you said she's reading the book.
She is reading the book. She's halfway through. I'm not going to do any spoilers, but the movie was visually very stimulating. Shout out to Ava DuVernay.
I was going to say, Ava said she worked on that real hard to make it something you've never seen
magical before. Girl, it was very, very nice. I probably would recommend seeing it in 3D, though. I think I want to go and see it in 3D. From the way that it was set up, I was like, I could see this being really good.
I think I'll take Ainsley to see it in 3D. That'll probably be an English nerd date for me and her. Yeah. I used to teach A Wrinkle in Time when I taught 7th grade.
Oh, really? Is it 7th grade?
It's not.
Okay, because my sister said they taught it in 5th grade.
It's not a 7th. It's like a 4th grade reading level. But for some reason,
it doesn't matter.
7 years ago, we did it in 7th grade.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. If the storyline is good, I don't feel like... Remember when there was someone who was like, you were talking to them about your book, and they were like, oh, we don't have those levels in my school, or something like that.
At the yes, it was at
the high school level.
Dwayne, Jackie Moon's birthday party.
Yeah.
And
you were just talking about your book.
Yes. No, someone told her about my book, and she was like, oh, I teach high school level. Mm-hmm. And I said, baby doll, don't act as if we don't have high schoolers that can't read on 6th grade level.
And I know for a fact that exists.
And so. I do too. And I said, I was also an AP at high school, and I said, let's not pretend as if actually you can use picture books at a high school level for your lower level reading.
And even inspiration, interpreting and inferring from pictures. Like, you don't have to have, like, okay, well, this is not teacher talk. But
yeah.
Books can be at any level.
You can appreciate them at any level.
I want to read it. Like, we didn't read it in school. I felt like I was familiar with the storyline, but when I was watching the movie, I was like, I think I need to read this again. Me and the mom that was sitting next to me were like, hold up. But the kids were they were really into it, and they were not scared at all at any of the parts. It got a little bit dark, but yeah, so I was like, no, not scared, okay.
Ainsley covered her face on the vast majority of Black Panther.
Did she? The fighting?
Yeah, like I was already prepared to cover her eyes on that, but she was covering her eyes on other parts that I was not realizing that she would be a little bit unnerved.
What, like the man with no arm?
I can't remember.
Oh.
To be honest with you, I can't even remember which parts, but I just knew it was parts I didn't tell her to cover up on. Like, I was like, okay, I was ready for the waterfall scenes.
Yeah.
But now.
Yeah. What's going on?
I didn't know you were going to be covering your face on this part, too. Like when they were in the woods for the first ambush where he was in the tree.
Oh.
Like, she covered up her eyes on that part.
Early in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
But what I told her was, I said, now do you see why mommy and daddy have a certain standard of movie that you can watch?
Right.
Because she thinks that we're just trying to make her miss out on things. But she was like, yes, mommy, I see now.
Yeah. That's a great lesson. Because if she's covering her eyes, she knows what she can handle, what she can't. It's not like you were covering her eyes for her.
I was not.
So, there you go. But I hope she was able to see how beautiful them people were, because that's all I care about.
She was. She did get to see that part.
Mbako of the Jabari tribe.